It leaves me muffled. Yeah, yes, they come in, of course, into the studio, and of course, we're still getting set up. Well, there's Roland, look, he's looking at you. And we're hardly set up, so we're trying to remember what we're going to do first. Of course, you get a sneaky look into the studio. Um, well, we're thinking of going, but we're going now. Yes, and now we're going. But we're going to take the forecast first. 14 degrees. That's not warm. Good day in the winter, you could get that, but that's 14, saying partly sunny, so it's not a bad day. It's not a bad day, but cloudy, and partly sunny will get through. And eventually we'll get about 17. That's okay, average for here for the summer. And as I say, we got Roland there, Mr. Wright here. He's giving us a drop of me jungle juice. And here clicks in other places which are detracting us. I've got the Sherlock's here. Now the guests today, I've got Bugsy Bear. Hello everybody. Hello there. Just to try and clear that throat there. This is Bugsy Bear. Hello. I've got my white tie on. Yes, you can. I've got my white feet as well. Lovely white, clean feet. And that's Bugsy Bear. And he's one of the guests today. As usual with all other bears, he's got bear disease, You cannot really see his eyes. Well, they're there somewhere, but you can't see them if you're a good spotter. But you won't see the whole of his eyes. You won't see the whole of his eyes. I brought another bear in, just to try and compare, and he's a little bit similar. It's just me that's brushed the hair back from his eyes outside him. There he is, one-eyed brush bear. Uh, and he's lovely and white and clean as well. And he's lovely. I keep all mine nice. I put them a bit whiffer on, to make them, nice and a bit nice, nice and that's a man stretching. And this man being on night shift again. Hello, everybody. Wise owl. Well, I just stopped off here, just on the way. You can see me pouch in there. Yeah, and I'm going now to do I've been doing the night shift. What do you mean? Hey, William, you're having me going back doing the night shift during the day. You see, I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I'm asleep. That's the end of him. Might as well throw him away. There we go. Throw him away. Yeah, he gone back to sleep. He done the night shift, the night hour. And yes, sure. And no, let's go to Billy Bass. I promise he's coming in for the holidays, Billy Bass. Another promise is some little Jimmy will be in. Um, Sherlock will be in, of course, as well. Sherlock Bear. We've got Billy's selection for the day. Tropical fish. He got a dream lover. That's Bobby Darren. And his many singing fish and his orange with blue stripes version. Looks like somebody painted him. Somebody certainly painted his plaque, but it looks like somebody painted him. There we go. He's a Chinese goldfish. He's orange and yellow. And with blue stripes. Blue, orange with blue stripes. Can't see much blue stripes, man, but there is kind of stripes on. Got one round his head, one round his body, and one round his tail. Sherlock's selection of the day is much more down to earth. He likes them bunnies and things like that. He's got the jammy animated dancing penguin with a candy cane. And that's from Sherlock. Studios, Sherlock, and that's from Skylar Studios in that Sherlock selection. So there you go. We continue on with the grumpy old man, the grumpy old Trump mugshot. Who lives under the bridge? PG Flower. That's a picture of Donald there. Donald says, wait till I get that fleety flower. I'll apply all my taxes when I get elected again. Yeah. And there you go. SPL4, SFM. Who touched my gun? The heavy TF2. Somebody's been touching SPL4's gun. Oh, it's gone off. Sheesh. Shoosh. There it goes. And what about the monkey, Judy? Yes. Mickey the monkey came in yesterday looking for him, but there was no sign of him. He's hiding behind Mum. More than Mum expected. One massive ripe papaya. It's Jolly, you see, this time Jolly eat alone. But not a sign of Monkey Judy. He didn't come out. And his boyfriend, Mickey the monkey, kept calling. No. Now we'll have to wait for his turn like everybody else. I haven't really got turns, I should put them into turns, but it didn't matter. On different occasions, we call different ones. So, banana animation, the Four Nation teaser 2. And remember, that's 54 of us here now, talking about the guests. Robotical Halloween, Al feel he cracked out his spider eyeball, his spider eyeball. But it's not spider as a spider. It's like the spider eyeball doorbell. And now Morty this time. Now Morty hold Mom's hand, request to slow down her eating. Yeah, so he wants Mom to go slower with her eating so he can give a romantic chew at first. And there he is, Monkey. Morty. But no sign of Monkey Judy. Mickey the Monkey's looking for him. Home Depot 2023 possessed Penny unboxing settlement demo. Mr. Halloween dude. Dude looks like a lady. Aerosmith. Halloween hangout. What if possessed pumpkin had Roblox? Well, he'd be getting a kind of echo in his ears like me if he had. Halloween hangout. A dagger heart from Chilling Props comes next, and the CTT Robotics. Every Chuck E. Cheese we visited, CTT Robotics, Cyberonic Studio, C1 stage, 2 stage, Alpha Beta CEC. Yeah, Japanese breakfast in academia, nutcase, sunny evening, full album. That cough gets a cough to drag in the throat. Sure, who the Kentucky Real fan? Louis 2023 12-foot mummy. Yes. Now, if you had a mummy that large, no, you can't kiss her. No. Well, you can only cuddle her bottom part. Yeah. Up to 6 foot. Or you could cuddle mom's legs. But you can't reach her unless she bends down. Of course, her lies down. There you go. And that's Cole's 12-foot mummy. Now he wishes he was 12 foot. The Jimmy Brothers animated mummy handball, Jimmy Halloween 23. And Josh inflatable and tractor guy new for 23, Jimmy Halloween air blown inflatable 3.5. Chucky with a pumpkin. Chucky got a pumpkin. Chucky's got a pumpkin. Da, la, 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 la. The Jimmy Brothers animated sidestepping skeleton. Hello Kitty. Hello Catty. Jimmy Halloween 2023. Teen blogger, Spirit of Halloween, animated Dagger Mike demo. Josh Inflatable been on night shift, and tractor guy. He didn't have any lights on his tractor at night. No, new for 23, Jimmy Halloween, air blown inflatable, Disney Nightmare, before Christmas, Oogie Boogie. New for 23, Jimmy Halloween, air blown inflatable 3.5. That's a ghost with pumpkin and witch hat. But Josh hadn't got a license for driving his tractor at night. No, he got no lights on. So PC pulled him and said, there's a ticket for you. And there you go. Brylan's taking a video editor. All preview. 2 shitty bunnies, deep breaks, not in Wombo version in G major 51. Animated side stepping mummy. Hello, Kitty, mummy. Mummy's name must be Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Jimmy Halloween 23, Jimmy Brothers. Adu's side videos. It's good to see him again. We do like to see Adu's. A singing fish spinning to low quality Funky Town. Oh, I was lips went to Funky Town lip sync. We're going to Funky Town, Funky Town, Funky Town. Something like that. Probably means production. Debo, he got 2 here. Free the RMC mic and the Crispy Live kit by the YSR grams times the Flint type beat. Goat SZN. Production by Debo. And the same on the next one. Free Crispy Kid. Different one. With AC Abandonment X RMC mic and a Flint type beat. Watching. And that's Debo again. Production Debo. Yes, I've got Joe P here. He's Dandy prototype Disney Winnie the Pooh. Animated ear wiggling Tigger. Nice wiggling his ear, Tigger. He's wiggling it for Joe P there. And the Skylar Studios with a Jimmy animated Merry Penguin. And Mickey called in yesterday to see Monkey Judy, but not in sight. Jalia works hard to assist Mom in peeling potatoes for boiling. He'll eat them raw if he gets the chance. He's a monkey. He must play hard monkey games. Climb a tree. Climb up under the roof. Yeah. Swing on the telephone wires. Go on then. And there he goes. And Fiji Flower Jake laughs at his own joke for over 10 minutes. Should stick a hat on him, put him in a box, and call him the laughing policeman. And you'll make a fortune. You could call him the laughing Jake if you want. Yeah. The best gameplay got in the Ban. 4 mobile got in the Ban 5, got in the Ban 6, Grimp Shakes, Miley, and the Ban 3. You've been banned, you know that. Go and join the band. That's the band called the band in punk days, and they were banned. Yes. I'm not talking about the band with Robbie Robertson, who just died last week, and that was Bob Dylan's band. I've got no way, nano sweet one. Ah, he's turned up, look. Oh, hasn't. Obedient Moody stands like a statue for Mum dressing him. He should have been dressing himself by now. He just likes a bit fun with Mum. Yes. Yummy Master Animatronics, the 2006 Fitco Evil Clown prototype. And as the monkey Judy looked, Judy applied banana peel on Mum's face to take care of her beauty. I don't see how that works. Probably the inside of the banana peel. You rub it on your face, do you? To take care of your beauty. So attention, all ladies. Attention, all girls. Buy a bunch of bananas. Eat the bananas. Get thin. Rub the banana peel on your face to take care of your beauty. And then you need not take care of your beauty anymore. The bananas will take care of it for you. And if it doesn't work, blame Monkey Judy. The Carpetbagger, new Halloween animatronics at Lowe's, 2023, Pennywise, Leatherface, and much more. Now this time Jalia loves to bother Mum while she eats delicious food. Because Jalia thinks she's getting better than hers. He's only getting old nuts while Mum gets a banana. What would I do for a banana? Why? Yeah, why? Well, he does get around. 2023 Home Depot, Halloween inflatables, animatronics, decorations, and the walk-through store tour. And he got another ticket for parking his tractor at the front. Josh, the inflatable and tractor guy. The carpetbagger's been walking on many carpets. He always leaves his footprints behind. New Halloween animatronics at Lowe's 2023, Pennywise, Leatherface, and much more. Yes, much more. The carpetbagger's footprints. Now you can measure them. See what size Jacob is for the measuring them for the red carpet. Yes, when it eventually goes down. Norway. Norway could do it. Scarface, balls, and my word. Oh, well, it was the band accepted and balls to the wall. So what about balls and my ward? Screwed and chopped. Full album from Norway. And Jeremy Lee Pack is going to send I Lyle. That's Jeremy Lee Pack at Wussow's Cafe. Now, if you was in Russia, you'd be a star. Wussow's Cafe. Let's all us Russians go down to Wussow's Cafe. But in the States, I don't know, I've been a bit of a state with Wussow's Cafe. 12/31, 2002. Nakadima Nutcase, 0 EP from Japanese Breakfast. Oh, look, he's been using it for a saucer or a plate. International package, Rim Kamasi in the project Diva Future. Yes, that is the project. Tune premium figure. And that's Bianca's nostalgic corner. There's Bianca there. Now remember to rub banana on a lady's face, Bianca. Rub it on your face and see what you think. Why, the scarecrow might come up back up as a scarecrow if they rubbed it on his face. His mouth is already open. Silent howler. He's howling, but nobody is howling in pain. Nobody can hear him. Custom-made Halloween animatronics. He's upcoming and he's going to premiere on 8/25/23 at 7:30 p.m. Don't miss him or he'll not be able to scare you. That's Wyatt the Scarecrow. Yes, and the store tours with the Home Depot Spirit Menards. Party City, Lewis. That's doctor. There's a doctor got his surgery up there. His name is Cocter. Dr. Cocter. He can arrange for your air transport, eh? Ah, yes. Where to? Hospital or the graveyard? There we go. SBL4, SFM, TF2, after war, E3 income, mine 757, Spirit of Halloween 2023, the Blackheart demo. At Holiday Studios, Spirit of Halloween 23, Dartmouth, MA. And if you want to get to Dr. Cocktail Studio, you've got to get to Amtrak, Missouri, River Runner, bound for St. Louis, Missouri, on the Sedeka sub in Independence, Missouri. And a freight train drift, I'll be there to film you. Look, there's some of the boys and girls waiting to get on the train, look. And Graudo Carver, Chilling Props, Jimmy Brothers with Lewis Halloween, 23 animatronics. TTT Robotics, Mac tonight, animatronic overview. All on the Florida CTT Robotics air down. I think I'm sticking just a little bit. Oh, there goes me socks. Roger socks of that stuff. Really, really tangy. Courtesy of Mr. Right. And his jungle juice. Yes. Well, where did we get to? Yes, and we got up to Ian, animated stuff collector, Halloween animated light project pumpkin. Yes, and Ian's putting his pumpkin on stand. The Clark family creative, called Clark and the Quarantine Kids play Walking the Dog. Rufus Thomas, Denizens, like the Denizens myself, 64. Slight hit here, very underrated. Furby Man, Furby Fake Interaction, Purdy, and Cookie. From Furby Man, My Silent Bravery, he's up and coming as well. Premieres 8/25/23 at 3 p.m. with My Silent Bravery Gaslight. Official lyric video. Yes, even before my days when I had to go around the streets lighting the gas lights. Well, yeah, very long, long while ago, yes. Come back early 1900s, yeah. Fingo, more footage of Party City's Lunging Angel. And that's the one there. Trace Easter Honda, yeah, I've got Home Depot Halloween 23. Getting down to some now we had yesterday, yes. I see that one. Yes, Mimi Sounds, she's popping up there. With this is the best guitar store I've ever seen in Guitar Sanctuary in Texas. Flaming Quiver 46, Jimmy Halloween Inflatable, 3.5 Cheshire Cat with a pumpkin. Halloween C with Lewis Halloween 23. And animatronic Prowler Spirit Halloween 23 live store tour, Woodbridge, Virginia. And Skylar's Funny. Lewis Halloween 23 second trip. I'll look for some of the oldies just to highlight some of them because they never get a highlight. I've got his page turning at the moment. If there's ever a hold up, I mean, it probably is that. I've got SGC on the table now. It's only 3 weeks ago, you know. We were looking for a bit more backy. Yeah, we can start here and give you and hope a plug. It could be the Messiah. Could it be you? No, not even no chance, and not Gary Valencian either. Annie Keaton live performance in the Third Street Bowery Electric. Connie Talbot with growing pains. And as Peter says, Hannah. Jimmy animated singing Gladys Garland and the Tips. We're going to try and renew some of these as we come up to September. We're trying to renew them once a month or something like that. Should have been a cowboy, but he's just known as Rockefeller Boy. Showbiz Cheese, Everybody's Backstreet's Back, Animatronic, Compilation, Rockefeller Explosion Worldwide, and Chase the Inflatable God, Jimmy, 2011 Cauldron Witch, Audio Rip. Charts is always available on goes down to beyond the 200. Showbiz Striker Beach Bear restored. Randy Unsure with his Jimmy Spinning Snowflake. Scott Crook of the Scared Little Boy live with Katie Chambers. And he doesn't give her a kiss, so she's, that's why he's scared, And Billy Bob's Pizza Theatre, Knox 91. And Renata with a tumbling dice. What did you throw, Renata? A 1. Oh. Your turn, Bruce Bear. Put a little dum 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 dum. Put a little dum dum. What did you throw? What did you throw, Bruce Bear? A non? How do you mean a non? Oh, you didn't have a dice. Bruce Bear didn't have a dice. Well, of course he threw a non. So Renata beat you 1-0. Noelia Patricia. Cuba, Pity Nasuenti. And Anna Santina, Runaway, Jimmy Quiet Beers cover, and Lady B said, Elston and these sewer horses. Son of a what? Son of somebody. Oh, I got the knock flasher. Some authorial and original. I think it means, yes. Wonder where we're going now. I look back in the studio to see Darrell. William, I'm a big fan. Hey, there's Darrell. Hey, is that Darrell from New Zealand? Is that that's not Darrell from the Rumpus Band, is it? Might be. Darrell, Daniel, Darrell. I don't know. There's a few different ways of spelling the Darrell. Anyway, there's Darrell there. Hello, and welcome to being a guest on the William Live Show. We can give anybody a go as a guest, We're going to go over now to somewhere. Don't know where. Where we find the discs, I expect. I put quite a lot up for you again yesterday. Just take time to find them and put them up. The purpose of this one was to try and put up ones which you'd very rarely hear now, or they're practically totally new and well, not new, but they're old, but I've never even caught onto them. But of course, some of them we start with Billy Fury. Yeah. Oh, I remember Billy Fury's song Because of Love, but it's such a long time ago and I can't see when I heard it. Be on Billy's album, I would imagine. I see it's on a compilation in any case. So, Del Shannon, Cry Myself to Sleep is another one I didn't seem to hear much of. I don't hear much Shadows played these days, and I do like the old Shadows Dance On. Dear Shirley Bassey, Far Away, never heard it since for ages, since I was far away. Or the Springfield's Island of Dreams. Very popular song in its time, but just didn't hear it now. Love Me Do by the Beatles. A lot of Beatles songs still get played, and I suppose Love Me Do as well. but I haven't heard it recently. Haven't had it by ages. Yes, Neil Sedaka, breaking up is hard to do. Well, I've got a lot of Neil, and sometimes I wonder why I put these on, but it's just because I haven't heard it by ages. And and I do listen to some songs and some popular songs, and I've got them all up here, even on YouTube, but I've never heard it by ages. I haven't played it particularly. Danny Williams with Genie. You know, I, I've heard his Moon River recently, but I haven't heard Genie. Jimmy Dean, Little Black Book, 1962. I haven't heard it by ages since 1962. Now this one I have heard, and I don't know why I put it up. Bobby Vinton, Roses Are Red. I did hear it probably this year sometime, but I don't hear it often. Susie Darling from Tommy Rowe. I heard Tommy Rowe's song, but just not that one. Not recently. Never Goodbye, the Carl Denver Trio. I don't know nothing about that one. I know Carl Denver with his Wimowee and all them, yeah, but Never Goodbye. Can't even remember it really. Jim Reeves with his Adios Amigo. Yeah, I knew we had a Adios Amigo, but it was way back in the 60s. Cliff Richard with the young ones. Now, I have heard that. Just seen Cliff there and put it up. Joe Brown and the Brothers, it only took a minute, 1962. I'm familiar with that and played that this year sometime. Pat Boone, I'll See You in My Dreams, 1962. Ooh, yeah. It's going back a little bit for me, even. Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. And what? No Dean Martin, or else he would have had the Rat Pack. Me and My Shadow. Oh, it's a while. Take 50s. Please don't ask about Barbara, remastered for Bobby V. I never hear it nowadays. Dwayne Eddie Dance with a Guitar Man, I have heard, yeah. And probably P.S. I Love You by the Beatles, but I'm not hearing them that often. And Little Richard, he got what he wanted, yeah, but he lost what he had. Well, he got to see Little Richard, and that's what he wanted, but he lost what he had. He had his more in his pocket, and he lost it. Eden Kane, I don't know why, and neither Eden. I don't know why I put it up, because I haven't heard it for ages. Rolf Harris, Rolf Harris died recently. I did look up some of his songs. I like the Two Little Boys, and and his attempted Stairway to Heaven, which he's on at the moment. But Sunrise, oh yeah, I remember it. Yeah. Twisting the Night Away, Sam Cooke. I was looking at the Twisting songs the other day. Had Chubby Checker and all that, but missed Sam Cooke's Twisting the Night Away, so I stuck it up. But Julia Clark with the Ya Twist, yeah, we missed that twist song as well. We were looking for a few twisters the other day. We had Hank Ballard, we had Chubby Checker with his twist songs. He's Got You, yes, I know, that's Patsy's other hit there. She's Got You. Um, but that's a long time since I heard that also. Yeah, and somebody was saying the other day, when did you first hear something before seasons? Yeah, probably first caught onto them was Sherry or something like that. Yeah, Sherry. So I took Sherry up. Marty Wilde sings Jezebel. Yes, I remember it. Tony Sheridan, My Bonnie, remastered in 2015, but Tony Sheridan, he sang with the Beatles just before the Beatles went to Germany, I think, with them and that. Before they had a recording contract. Just Tony Sheridan was another member with the Beatles, but he wasn't actually a member of the Beatles. He sang with the Beatles. And my bunny he did, and had a hit with it, yeah, I had a hit, a small hit with it. She and Fenton and the Fentons, it's all over now. Never hear any of theirs now. Neil Sedaka, King of Clowns, I cannot remember it, basically. Brenda Lee, All Alone Am I on Ed Sullivan. Sure, yeah, I was interested in that one. Um, so I see that one. Babyface by Bobby Darin. Well, I used with the Babyface by Little Richard, but it's okay. Bobby Darin. And Ronnie Carroll, if only tomorrow. Well, I didn't hear much of Ronnie Carroll these days. I have some Ronnie Carroll on an album. Nat King Cole, Let There Be Love. Oh, yes, but I cannot remember what last time it was. Craig Douglas, Oh Lonesome May. Well, yeah, one day I played a few of his as well. And Things, it had to be Bobby Darin there with his remaster. Yeah, we have played that, touched on it anyway. Now here's a song, 1962, The Beach Boys. Yeah, just about time for us to catch on to the Beach Boys. Uh, we heard things like Surfing Safari and things like that. I, I don't really believe until this day I've never heard the song 409. 409 by the Beach Boys. It was not a hit here, and we never knew nothing about it, I'm afraid. Some of us will have looked it up later when listening to Beach Boys albums or anything like that, but I probably don't know too much about it. Eden Kane, Forget Me Not. I don't usually forget them. My Heart's at the Club by Gene Vincent. That was March 1960. Together for PG Proby. Yeah, we had all the PG Proby songs, but it's a while back. Peter and Gordon, Nobody I Know. Gene Vincent, Pistol Packing Mama. Oh, I've had that one out fairly recently. And Johnny Barnett with his Little Boy Sad. And the Exciters, I'm often playing it. Tell them from early in the 60s there. The Exciters. Shane Fenton, I'm a movie guy. Used to play it a lot. Mitch Ryder, Johnny Take a Ride. Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels. Happiness, Ken Dodd. Yes, being played. The James Bond theme from John Barry. Yeah, well, Dr. No, but it just didn't get played these days. The big beat boogie by the man that taught them all to play, Bert Whedon. Bert Whedon at the end of the 1950s, he wrote his book, How to Play Guitar in a Day. Perhaps me might like a copy of it. Yes. And somebody said, well, I haven't got a day. I'm at work. I cannot play it in an hour. Oh, sure. Well, of course, you can play it in an hour each day. And I mean, after a few days, you'll have done it. I mean, he taught the Shadows how to play, and Cliff Richard and Bert Whedon. Yes, and other bands as well. The Beatles would have had his book, of course. They must have had his book, and the Stones in that as well. His course, he called it, because he sent you a book every month or something. Yeah, but you could play guitar in a day. Oh, yes. Bert Whedon. And you would do the big beat boogie. Yes. The first time Adam Faith tried it, his string snapped. PJ probably said, I apologize. I'm not playing guitar. Lulu says, it's me, the peaceful heart. I'm just going to sit down and read it. Poison Ivy is here from the Paramounts. Oh, yes, and here too, they all learned to play using Bert's book. His course, he liked to call it, his course. Shadows were Frightened City, 1961. The band, The Weight, The Bedrocks, with the Beatles' attempt to get everybody swearing. Oh, bloody. Oh, blood. Oh. And some stations banned it. But the bedrocks, yes, the bedrocks. And sometimes the rocks more than others. 1968, the bedrocks. Jean Vincent, She Little Sheila, Town Hall Party of 59. The Tokens, A Lion Sleeps Tonight. And Aquarius from Hair, and Paul Jones starred in that. Ken Dodd with Promises, 66. Ken, mostly being a comedian, but he had fair lot of hits as a singer. Cliff Bennett and the Rebel Riders, I'll Take You Home. As a young idea with a little help from my friends. A Beatles song there, 1967. Matt Monro, From Russia with Love. He's singing at 174 there, but it was in the 60s he'd done it. Des O'Connor, I Pretend. Maria from PJ Proby. It's Getting Better, Mama Cass. And Joe South, now hush, hush, hush. Don't say a word. These are the games that people play. Locomotive, Rudy's in Love. Yes, like that one. Always play that one if I can, if it's on my list. Mockingbird, Charlie and Ines Fox, near 1963. They had a hit with it, I think, somewhere about 1969 or 70. It came back out again. Tommy James and the Shondells, Morning Morning. Sandy Shaw, Puppet on the String, 67. It was in Eurovision or something, wasn't it? Swinging on a Star, Big Deal, When I Did Leave Her. Swinging on a Star, I should say. 4 to 3, Gary U.S. Bonds in 61. Oliver, Good Morning, Starshine in 69. And Harmony Grass, that is, Moving a Little Closer, Baby, 69. I've got Juicy, Sugar Free. Oh, barely hardly can remember that one. BT Express, Do It. Yeah, BT Express was supposed to be a Liverpool band too. But they only had 1 or 2 minor hits. MFSB, with a tea shop, as we call it, the sound of Philadelphia. Featuring the 3 Degrees. The Times, Miss Grace, 1974. The Intruders have been gambling the money again. She's the winner. Hope they're on a winner. Yes. And First Choice, Love and Happiness. Frida Payne, I get deeper and deeper. I'm going on the Ed Sullivan show to reach the top. Johnny Johnson, The Bandwagon. I'll give you all my sweet inspiration. Laura Lee, Women's Love Rights, 1971. Glass House. Oh, Laura Lee, hardly ever mentioned. Don't know about a Glass House. Not much neither. Crumbs off the table. Crumbs on the table, yeah. Chocolate Milk is another one. Doesn't get much action. Action speaks louder than words, but I haven't given it any action in my life. The Honeycomb, Want Ads. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. And I'm familiar with Bobby Womack. Home is where the heart is. But he didn't get played much. Same with Marlena Shaw. These are going through some soul songs now. Go Away, Little Boy. General Johnson, yes, he was with the chairman of the board. When he was with chairman of the board, we liked all chairman of the board records, but he didn't do so well on his own. Don't Walk Away. General Johnson there. The Average White Band, For You, For Love, 1980. It's not one of the best, but there it is. Kenny Burke, I've discovered him. He's rising to the top now. I've never heard of him before. Bobby Womack and Jeannie Tracy. I know Bobby Womack. It's a man's world. Don't know much about Jeannie Tracy. Mate Guy, yeah. Am I losing you forever? Yeah, I think so. We're familiar with Mate Guy, but Colonel Abrams, no, leave the message behind the door and close the door. I don't know him. Glenn Goldsmith, dreaming and all little of him. I don't know Steve Sheltour. Don't give your love away. I don't know neither Mike and Brenda Sutton. Don't hold back 1982. We've heard of the cool notes, you're never too young. And Damage also, love to love. Have to try and find ones we haven't found it before. Dionne Warwick just like to put up one of our songs, All the Love in the World, because All the Love in the World was done by the consortium. Bobby Deere, Rockin' Robin, we've got Rockin' Robin here. Johnny Ray, Such a Night, 54. Larry Williams, Boney Maroney, she's as thin as a stick of macaroni. Bobby Charles, See You Later Alligator. Now, Bobby Charles did See You Later Alligator. Yeah, same one as Bill Haley. Yes, he done it on chess in 55. Stonewall Jackson with Waterloo, and the Clovers in 59 with Love Potion number 9. Alma Cogan in the 50s had a good few hits. We Good Love was one of hers. Cool Water by Frankie Lane and Joan Regan, Papa Loves Mama, 1960. Mambo number 5, it wasn't Lou Bega, no. Perez Prieto, and it was somewhere about 57 or 8. People from a Summer Place, Percy Faith. Santa and Johnny, Sleepwalk. Sealed with a Kiss, Brian Hyland. Thing is Bobby Darin. I Will Follow Him, Little Peggy Marsh. Oh, yes. Yes, we have played hers sometime. River of Love, live. And I don't even know which from. She's done more on TV, if that means anything. You could play it and then you'll probably see. Daz, with Daz Disco Mix. The band Daz, oh yeah, the band Daz. Sometime during the 80s, I think, or 90s, yeah. I'm going to go over now, because that's where I do. I'm going over to see the Sweethearts. There they are. 3 Kisses for Somebody. And there's the Sweethearts. Spotlight on the Sweethearts. It could be me. I didn't really have my features that look like me. Oh, it's a bit more round. Right. I'm going to give you 3 on 3. Right. Here we go. Rock Island Line by Lonnie Donovan. Chantilly Lace from the Big Bopper. And a white sport coat from Terry Dean. And a pink carnation. Oh, we're going for Lonnie Donegan. Oh, I'm being attracted to him, Rock Island Line. And on 2, remember the game. Which one would William choose from the 3? Most likely to choose. As I say, we've looked at the Twist recently, and Chubby's Records and the Twist with Hank Ballard. That was before Chubby. Rebel Rock, Johnny and the Hurricanes. And it doesn't matter anymore, Buddy Holly. They still choose Buddy Holly, won't it? Yes. And on 3, Calendar Girl, used to love it. Used to play it at the boards every day at the time. Neil Sedaka. Sloop John B by Lonnie Donegan. You didn't know Lonnie Donegan did that, did you? You thought it was the Beach Boys. Yes, I know, but it wasn't. And Lucky Devil, Frank Ifield. Yes. Well, we'll select that one. Frank Ifield, Lucky Devil. And we'll go on to this one. Again, we've got three. Little German car was supposed to be the Volkswagen. A strange car with the engine in the back and a boot in the front. Well, there you go. That's where you go. And it was very popular. A lot of people bought them. It's a small, cheap car, rather than the Mini. We had the Mini, but the Mini sold a bit better. 3 steps to heaven, Eddie Cochran. My old man's a Dutchman, Lonnie Donegan. And, Tammy Kangaroo Down Sport. Rolf Harris. Oh, another one of Rolf's songs. What about his kangaroo? Oh, that's what his problem was. He went to jail, didn't he? As he couldn't tie his kangaroo down. No. No, every time a lady passed by, he popped up. Says, hello, I'm a kangaroo. Would you like to put your hand in my pouch? And there he goes. And there he goes. Otherwise, he'd still be singing if he was still fit and not still around. He'd still be singing the old songs and speaking to the old ladies. And there you go. Now, on the next one, Halfway to Paradise, Billy Fury. Traveling Man, Ricky Nelson. And Telstar from the Tornadoes. He was just a traveling man, like Ricky Nelson. Trouble here, trouble there. Dream Baby, Roy Orbison on the next one. Elvis Presley, Are You Lonesome Tonight? And I Remember You, Frank Ifield. Are You Lonesome Tonight? Well, play a bit of Elvis Presley. Heartbeat, this will get you 3 on 3. Could I give you more? Will I give you more? Well, go on, why not? Why didn't I give you more on there? But we'll start giving you more on here by splitting the list. So that'll be 18, that's 6 on 1, 6, 6, right? Animals, House of the Rising Sun on 1, Holly's on a Carousel, and Bobby V with Heartbeat. It's the Animals, House of the Rising Sun. On the bottom of that one, Nashville Teens, Tobacco Road, Peter and Gordon, True Love Ways, and the Seekers, World of Our Own. We're going for Nashville Teens. On 2, Cilla Black, Alfie, Glenn Campbell, Galveston, and Vicky Carr. It must be him. Ah, yes, it is him. It's Glenn Campbell, Galveston. And on the bottom half, oh, there's Rolf again, my Sunrise, Scaffold, Lily the Punk. It would have been 10 years later. Marv Johnson, You Got What It Takes. We've got Sticky Up, Spiky Up here. Lily the Punk. Start the drunk. There's a paraffin inside. But despite our medicinal compound, sadly poor old Lily died. And there you go. And on to 3, that was the one. And Beach Boys, California Girls, Friday and the Dreamers, I'm telling you now, and Ken Dodd for Happiness. Beach Boys, California Girls, and onto the bottom half, Frankie Vaughan, There Must Be a Way, Solomon King, She Wears My Ring, and Danny Williams, Moon River. Yeah, go on. Danny Williams, Moon River. That was 18 on there. I did wonder if we could backflop and do a few more on here. But I'll only give you 3 on here. Should I try it? Yeah, go on, I will. As long as he needs me, Shirley Bassey. Goodness gracious me, Peter Sellers and Sophia Loren. And Poetry in Motion, Johnny Tillotson, that's the one. And on two, Ray Charles, Can't Stop Loving You, Sealed with a Kiss, Brian Highland, and Might As Well Wait Until September, Carol King. And on the bottom half of three, Portrait of Me Love, Matt Monroe, Let's Twist Again, Chubby Checker, and Here Baby, Bruce Chanel will go for. So that did cover that in full. We only covered it half and went back to it. Now we're going to move on to this one. And again, it's in three. And there's the jive, and it's a rock and roll days. And remember, they have to train up to do that, you know. Like people that train on ice and things like that. They do that, you know. I mean, you have to go into training to do it, you mean. And there you go. Am I going to take six from one? Or we're going to take them in three. So you get the hang of it. Ain't that a shame, Fats Domino, at the Hop, Danny and the Juniors, and Bye Bye Love, the Everlay Brothers. Bye Bye Love. Bottom half of one, Rubber Ball, Bobby V, Run Around Sue, Dion, and Stupid Cupid from Connie Francis. That's a Stupid Cupid. That's the one. Two, Surfing Safari, the Beach Boys. Mama said the Shirelles, and she said, You're going to make the sun, man. The Jordates. That's the one. Oh, and the bottom half of it, here, little girl, Del Shannon. Send me the pillow you dream on, Johnny Tillotson. And in the still of the night, the 5 Satins. We're going for Johnny Tillotson there. Yes. And we go on to 3. And when we go on to 3, we get 3 steps to heaven. Eddie Cochran, 3 steps to heaven, I was. Loudy Miss Cloudy from Lloyd Price. And Iko from the Dixie Cups. We'll go for Lordy Miss Claudie, Lloyd Price. Go on to the bottom first. Hucklebuck, Chubby Checker. Beery Talk, John and Dean. And Surfing Bird, the Trashman. Any day I'll play the Surfing Bird till I could not play no more. I'll play the new modern version about 2010. Somebody else did it. It's a song we're proud through the generations that probably will keep coming back. Surfing Bird, the Trashman. And if you want to play the old version before the Trashman, the Rivingtons, yes, Papa Ooh Mau Mau and Mama Ooh Mau Mau and the Bird all belong to the Rivingtons, early 60s. I haven't got them here. At the moment, that's a sight. And I'm not on this one because we're moving on to more modern times. It's about the 80s. School was out. There's the girls. But a bit bashful in the 80s. In the 1970s, jumping up and down with the knickers in here. Yes, I thought they were doing that when I first seen it, but it's a cloud. Right, it's definitely 80s. Culture Club, Karma Chameleon, Heaven 17, Temptation, and Duran, it's only girls on film. And the bottom half of that one, because of 1, 2, 3, Talk with Talk. Same name, same record. Kajagoogoo, Too Shy. Sheena Easton, hold on. Well, I have to work 9 till 5. And the boss says I can't have any break for 10:30. Still got a while, yeah. So there you go. Sheena Easton works 9 till 5. And on to Ashford and Simpson, what he says, I'm so solid. Oh, yeah. Vanilla Ice said, I'm not solid. I turned to ice. Ice, baby. Get your eyes here. Enzo prefers his ice rather than his solid. And Anthea, it's not Anthea, because that's on the bottom here. But I was going to come to it. Yes. So I'm going back to the inner city with the good life. Hmm. Well, I'll have to stick to Vanilla Ice and his Ice Ice Baby. There you are. And I was coming to Althea and Donna. They're uptown top ranking. If you want to see them, there they are. They're uptown. There was a pointing up, top ranking. But Madness has got his baggy trousers on. He must be going dancing again. Paul Hardcastle went when he was only 19. No. Madness, baggy trousers. And on 3, Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me. Billy Idol's White Wedding. Oh, well, like crossing that. Martha and the Muffins, I'd rather be on Echo Beach. And there's Martha and the Muffins, Echo Beach. Bottom half, Proclaimers, I'm going to be a monkey? No, I'm going to be a dog? No, I'm going to be 500 miles. 500 miles away. Danny Wilson, Mary's Prayer. Spandau Ballet True. It's Proclaimers, I'm going to be. School's out. Yes, school's out and that one, but it looks like school's getting ready to get out. School's getting punishment before. She's been bad during the term. Reunited again for 60 original schoolroom hits. Keep all the schools together, one class and another class, otherwise they'll be fighting in the play yard. 3 again, and I'm going to 1, and there's a little girl squashed up in the middle. And there we go. I'm going to give you 3 at the top of 1 and 3 at the bottom of 1, and the same with others. Mel and Kim, respectable. Blondie, Atomic. Mantronics, you've got to have your love. Blondie, Atomic for me. Bottom of 1. Go West, the king of wishful thinking. Classic Nouveau, Is It a Dream? And Culture Club, It's America. Classic Nouveau, Is It a Dream? Go on to 2, Soul to Soul. Soul to Soul. Soul to Soul. Soul to Soul on 2. Back to Life. However Do You Want Me? Subtitled. Culture Club, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? And Duran, Planet Earth. I'll always go for Duran, Planet Earth. And at the bottom of 2, Carl Douglas is still Kung Fu Fighting. I like Chris Spedding, Motorbiking. Charles and Eddie, Would I Lie to You? Chris Spedding, I'm going for Motorbiking. I'm moving quickly on to 3. Status Quo, Down a Dutch Bible. That's a cool song. I like that. But I like Mungo Jerry, Baby Jump. And maybe just supersedes that one. Hot Chocolate. Everyone's a winner. It's guaranteed to be a winner. But I'm going for Mungo Jerry, Baby Jump, and I'm going to go to the bottom. Diana Ross gets a chain reaction when she pulls the chain. Travis, Heaven Must Be Missing an Angel. And the Rocksteady Crew, Hey You, we're the Rocksteady Crew. Yes, Travis, Heaven Must Be Missing an Angel. Because she's here with me right now. We do like some of them to be female, but we're not quite sure. We call this one Brush Bear. Is it female? Dolly Bear is, and Mona Bear. Bugsy Bear. Hello, Bugsy. Is it female? No. No, it's not. It's old Bugsy. Wise Owl's over there. Throw him away. Wise Owl, come back here. Come back here. Wise owl, been on night shift, didn't want to be disturbed, but there he is. Wise owl, are you asleep? What are you dreaming of? A female? Are you a female? Mm. Tell you when I wake up. Tell us when you wake. I think it could be. I think, don't know much about owls. You have to hunt at night. Feed the babies. He hasn't got any babies, so I mean, there you go. Well, that was a sure. What a sure. Right. You can go now. Just trying to put him steady. Right, just he's half asleep. Right. How you been doing the night shift, you know? Well, yeah, we're buddy and Annie. Yeah, yeah. Sure do give him a listen on Wonderful Radio, William. Or any of the others. They've all got the stations there. Sure. I'll see you tomorrow and bye bye for now. I'll try to do a little bit of special on the August Bank holiday. August Bank holiday coming up. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Sure. Bye bye from now. Bye bye.